With a letter of recognition from the crown, we set out to form our new company. Hello everybody, my name is Oak and today we are playing Anno 1800. Our goal is to be the biggest and the most powerful company in the whole game. To achieve this we need to colonize Crown Falls as soon as possible, but for this episode our goal is to set ourselves up in the old world, making our starter island as good as possible, maybe even settle a second island and start producing steel. So please enjoy the video. As you can see, I'm playing as Oaksworn because, that's my name. And I am playing with the following settings. So a few custom settings I like to play with. Not too easy, not too hard. I'm playing with these AIs. A bit harder one, especially the Admiral. I've played with all the AIs and I have a large world. Please enjoy. So my experience in this game is limited, but it is not zero. I am looking for a suitable island right now, and I think I see a little strategy forming already, because this island has hops, but we do really need potatoes. And I think this island over here, this unsettled island over here, is a good choice. It has a lot of room. We have potatoes, we have grain, and we have some peppers, which are nice in late game.
A competitor raised a settlement.
And I actually see an opportunity here to settle this island as soon as possible as well, to establish some hubs, which we are going to need for our workers pretty soon, because they need beer, of course. The only downside to this island here is that it is not really well defendable, if I'm looking at it, because some islands have nice archipelagos where you can real easily defend them with some turrets, but this one does not have that. But I think it's worth it due to this island over here and the potential to actually go to the east and go to the south for the New World and Crown's Fall.
A competitor raised a settlement.
While other
On our way.
AI are actually settling, I am going to settle in as well and actually get this party started. So let's
A competitor raised a settlement.
build the island. Let's slow down time and let's look at our
Your city has grown more beautiful.
next step. So let's think about this. We need a good layout for a city. We need to be able to expand it later. It is not going to be our main island. That is going to be Crown Falls. And we need to be efficient with our industry from the get-go. So let's work on that. Let's first start with a basic city and with the necessities for the farmers. So let's start with
You
this.
reached a new milestone.
So we have some workers, and let's start with making a efficient plank factory or plank place. So I'm thinking we're going to make that here for now. Let's make it in blueprint mode. We first need a warehouse, of course, and then we need some sawmills. And let's see how we're going to do this. We're going to do it like so. I'm immediately going for the maximum amount of efficiency because we do not want to be lacking behind in this game. Like so. We're going to make this a stamp as well, so I can easily access this little blueprint thingy. So let's build it all. Like so. There we go. And let's connect this all to the main road. And of course to the harbor. Alright. So we are going to produce some nice wood pretty soon. And we are going to need a lot more houses because we are already lacking some farmers. Let's do it like so. Skip one for the main street. This should be fine. Like so. And let's build it as much as possible. Alright. That is a good start. That is a good start. So in the meantime, we can use this ship of ours to actually look for our opponents, see where they are settled, so we can keep a keen eye on them. And I also want to know where the AI traders are and where the pirates are, because that is going to matter a lot in the long run. So I'm going to close some of these facilities for now, and later on we can start them, of course. But we first need a stable income of planks, because otherwise we won't get anywhere to near our goals. So let's see, let's already define our streets like so. And I'm leaving a gap here so I can beautify it later with some, nature thingies, but we don't have those right now. And I left some spaces here so we can easily expand our attraction later in the game. Of course, for a while this is going to be our main island, but not for the entire game, of course. So now it's a waiting game. We actually are waiting for some wood. We are waiting for more citizens to be able to actually produce fish, which will increase our population of farmers. After that we can make snaps and continue from there. Alright, so we have some workers again and we can build a fishery right now. So let's do that over here and build it when we have enough wood, which will give us a boost in population, of course, because if we fulfill their fish needs, we get 3 farmers per household and actually some coin as well, but that is not my main concern at the moment. Let's build it. We are lacking farmers now, but not by a lot. We discovered a new island as well. This one has furs. That is pretty nice, and it is actually right there. How big is the island? It's a decently sized island. I like all these islands. I like them all. We are going to need to make some schnapps. And I'm not sure where we're going to do that. I'm not sure if I want to build a bridge here, because we don't really need to be here right now. I think, what's this? Zinc. We are not needing that for a long while. So I'm thinking I'm going to make a little snap thingy here. Why? Because I can place a warehouse here, which also supports the clay deposits, which would be pretty nice.
You reached a new milestone.
Oh, great, we reached the new milestone of a village, so we can actually produce some schnapps right now. So the conversion rate is 1 to 1, so we can easily make a little thing there. So I'm thinking we are going to do something along the lines of this. Build a schnapps thingy right here. So I'm thinking we're going to do something like this. That should be fine. I'm happy with that. And let's actually build the things right now with, of course, the warehouse, because we actually need somewhere to put this shite. Let's do it like this.
Tell me you are moral.
Ah, that's great.
Yet
We
another crook-fingered
discovered
wretch.
the prison guy. What's his name again? Where is this island? Oh, there he is. Worm's Ways. So he actually trades some
To work with the lowest.
potatoes.
Yet answer only to God and the Queen. How many can say that?
Thank you for your little introduction. So he actually sells potatoes, which on a very good price. So we're going to actually use that little exploit, produce a lot of potatoes, and sell them for a nice profit. Also, we need some clothes, so let's see. We need to actually keep into consideration that later on we are going to get silos, so we can actually produce more wool than we actually do right now. So what I'm thinking here is actually reserving a little spot for another framework knitter. So yeah, let's do that. So we can place them right there and we don't have to build another sheep farm really fast or really expensive. So that's that. So that is what I'm also already keeping in mind for the future, of course. Alright, so this is our little guy.
What a jolly,
And we can buy
jolly
some
surprise.
timber and we can sell anything, but he is really far away though. I don't like that our potential trading partners are actually so far up. I don't like that at all. And what I don't like either is that we are actually a bit more north than I would like. But I think we can manage, especially if we get this island over here, we can use it as a waypoint and actually pretty easily
The bright young sapling.
actually get there pretty easily. Or not easily, but more safe at the border right here. And I'm talking, of course, about the way to the new world. Alright, how are we doing with production? So, green bar means what we are actually producing, and the blue one is what we are consuming. So if the green bar is bigger than the blue bar, then we are alright, and as you can see, we are good for now. We are going to need more pretty soon though, but that is for another time. Right now, let's focus on increasing our population and actually making sure that we can produce more and more as soon as possible. Let's build actually a little fire residence thing, because we are going to need it. There are going to be fires, I can guarantee it. So let's build it right there. That is fine. Like so. And do they also need a pop already? They do. Let's build it then, because we get more happiness and more money, and we can use that excess happiness to exploit our residents, which is always good, of course. I'm not a cruel man. I'm just very inventive, and we cannot build it yet because we need wood. Yeah, there we go. Let's build it like so. Get a happiness boost and some money boost. There we are. We are raking in the money right now. Good, we are making a profit. Not too much though, but it is something. So we have not discovered our competitors' islands yet. I think they are around right here, which is fine. But I would like to keep an eye on them pretty soon. We do need to actually start upgrading some houses, and we can. That is pretty good.
You reached a new
And
milestone.
get into the industrialization age, which is a fun thing for us. So immediately I'm going to build a little clay pit with
Honest work, that's all we ask.
2 brick factories. Let's see. Let's do it like this and build a road like so and connect it like this. Because we're going to need a lot of bricks and we only have 2 deposits, one here and one right over there. We are going to focus on that one later, but first we need a lot more workers. So let's see how we're going to do this. We're going to do it like so. And we got 40 workers. We can already maybe start this one when we have enough workers, or I mean wood, which would be any second now. There we go. Let's check our production real quick because I think we are. No, we are still okay, but we need to keep an eye on it. I'm actually waiting for the upgrade for the silos so we can actually build a grain farm and some silos. Although we are going to produce a lot of grain then, but we can potentially sell them. So that's fine. No, that's fine. We have a quest.
I need help with me lowly troubles.
A photograph
I got
thing,
something
of course.
perplexing, needs setting straight.
A photo of the fire station, of course, dear. We can. There you go. Is that nice? It's a bin photo.
We'll gather and toast your elf.
Oh, this is actually a pretty good one. That is nice. Okay, then we can actually use that one for our expedition later on. So that is actually quite good. Quite good, 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 good.
I'm delighted to meet you.
There you
I'm
are.
Winter Jorgensen, chair lady of the Jorgensen Foundation. I
So
can't
how
wait to work with you.
Are you looking over here, Mrs.? So you do not have... Oh, you have beautiful cities. Wow. That's nice. Alright, so she does not have workers yet. I believe she does have a thingy. Okay, we're doing alright for ourselves. And she is actually right there, so we can potentially maybe alliance? Make an alliance with her and actually trade. And that would be maybe beneficial for us. But right now she's not producing anything that we need, I believe. Yeah, let's build more workers
Silva
first.
have the executive power of a nation, but for you,
So
I won't need it.
Admiral Vincente Silvia is actually our biggest and most hardest AI to deal with in this game. So we should keep a keen eye on him. How's he doing? Of course he has already workers. Alright. Does he have steel yet? No, he does not. Alright, let's beat him to it. So let's see, we need more wood. But before we do, let's actually see if we can... So can we... Oh, sorry for that. Can we actually... Let's request a non-aggression pact with her.
The trust will be so pleased.
Alright, and let's... Maybe even some trade rights.
Now we both benefit from each other's.
Good. Alright, so we have some trade rights with her, and we can maybe potentially buy some... let's see. Let's call this one back.
Empire covers
No,
both
where is
land
our
and
ship?
sea.
There's our ship.
Aye, aye.
So let's send him there and then back to our place and actually start trading with her. Because maybe she has some wood for us. Let's see. Does she... Oh, she only offers fish. Well, that is alright. That should be fine. Oh, we have fire. Well, they take care of our brave firemen. So is there anyone that sells wood? I don't believe so, right? You don't either. You do sell wood. Alright, let's
Attention
buy
to
some
the
wood from
Admiral.
this fellow over here. Go there, please. And notify me, please. Alright, let's check the production again. Alright, we're going to be needing to produce some more schnapps very soon, so let's just copy this one over here and just flip it like so. And we do not have that problem yet. Let's look into sausages as well. Do we have the manpower for it? We do not, but we are going to take care of that later on. So let's... Are we going to build it there? I'm not sure. Yeah, let's do that for now, I guess. So let's build a big thingy over here. The sausage thing, and then build the big farm itself over here. Like so. And actually build it Why can't we build? Because we need bricks. Yeah, we do. Alright, so how are we doing with bricks? Are we actually producing
Stand to attention for the boss.
some bricks? We are. But it is slow though, it is slow. We need more. We are lacking everything. Because, of course, we are. You never have enough. I think we are doing okay. Okay, so we can actually
New orders?
trade and actually get some wood and some bricks. Trade, that is fantastic.
You're flourishing.
What do you need?
Pull up your braces and thrust into the
Delivery quest.
buckaroo.
Alright, so we just
Flagship awaiting
bought
instructions.
some. Let's not do that one.
finish? Oh.
We just bought some bricks from him, and then he wants us to deliver bricks to him. So we just bought this from him, and then he wants to deliver it. We're not going to do that, kind sir. I'm sorry. We need it more than you do. I know you are a representative of the crown, but I do not care one bit. Alright, so we're actually struggling here with the amount of cards coming in. We're going to upgrade it as soon as we can. We need 20 bricks for that. And we are actually getting a load of bricks very soon. So don't you worry about a thing. Because every little thing is going to be alright. I actually want to get steel going this episode if that is possible, but right now we do not have nearly enough workers for that. So let's actually build more houses.
You reach a new milestone.
There we are. We need the double amount of workers to be able to make steel. And we have sails right here, and I want to produce them as soon as possible as well. So it is a 1:1 ratio. Let's just temporarily build a sheep farm over here. We probably need bricks. We do. Of course we need bricks. When do we not need bricks? Because I first want to make some trading ships to be able to trade with the prison guy to actually sell some potatoes and later on maybe even some soap. Is he going to settle this island? I think he is.
A competitor raised a settlement.
Alright. The fucker. Is he already producing some steel? He is not, I believe. That is a good sign for us. But we are going to need a lot more bricks, so let's do that first. And I don't think this is going to reach, if I'm not mistaken. It is. Alright, that's actually a good thing, because now I can focus my brick production right here, and I actually want to do that, so I have a opportunity to actually build a warehouse right here for more efficiency, like so, and we can build 2 more brick factories like this. And there is our delivery, special delivery. There we are. So we have the thing, and let's send you right there and then back again, like so. And why can't we upgrade? Because we need clothes. And so let's just. I didn't really want to do this, but okay, let's do it like this. Then I guess let's keep room for potential upgrades in the future. And let's build another city block because we are lacking some workers. Farmers. Like so. So aren't we going to lose some more fish? Yeah, we need more fish as well. And just like that, you're not overproducing anymore. which is always nice. And with always nice, I mean it's never nice, but we will manage. Don't you worry about that. Alright, let's build more farming residences. There we are. We're going to need some more workers pretty soon.
Looks fair, but there's mould in the walls.
Alright, so we are supplying them with enough sausages, which means we are actually increasing the amount of workers we are getting. So it is a problem that is hopefully solving itself. Like so. Alright, what do we need for steel? We need a few more workers, which we should hit anytime soon now. We can start creating some iron. So we have iron deposit there, there, and there. So pretty close to our citizens, which is not the best thing, but I think we can relocate it all here. And with relocating, I mean actually just moving the goods there, of course. So are we underproducing anything? Not yet, but soon though. We need more schnapps. We need more schnapps. So let's copy this little schnapps thingy over here. And let's hope it reaches. It does.
Final look.
So, fine look.
To meet our patron is utterly humbling. If there is anything
That
I can
is
do, anything
very
really
good.
uncompromising
Post it.
journalism.
Please. Let's build another farming thing over here and over here. And expand. Expand, grow, expand, grow.
Breath of fresh air
Ah.
even here.
Damn it. I need to build another one. That sucks. I do not like that. I do not like that one bit. But we have to. Which means we have shortage of farmers again. But when we get work close, we should be in the green again with our workforce. So let's see how he's doing. He probably has some steel by now. He does not. That is actually a good sign. What is he doing over here? But how was he able to... Oh, he already
What you
traded.
say your name was? That's a strong name. Don't let it down.
Where? Oh, this is a new area for you. Damn.
A competitor raised a settlement.
Alright, we need to hurry with this Ireland over here, because we're going to need it very soon indeed.
Flagship
Alright.
awaiting instructions.
So, what we are going to do is we're going to actually buy some requirements for... Because he sells steel, right? Yeah, he does.
Sales!
We're going to buy some steel, because we need that trading post pretty soon. And I rather have it sooner than later. So I just upgraded the warehouse because we could. And let's upgrade this one as well. Oh, we cannot, that is a shame. So come on people, let's become happy. Become happy for me. That is something you can do, right? Become happy for me. I know it's raining, but you know me. I always took care of you. Come on, boyo. So we arrived at the trading post. Let's
Flagship at
buy.
your service.
Just buy. Oh, we actually cannot do that. So let's not do that. Let's. Because we do not have that much money.
Aye, aye.
But we will make it soon enough because I am
On every
actually
street corner in no time.
Okay, that's
really
actually
entirely marvelous to meet
really
you.
good.
And that we may show truth or anything actually in my our broadsheet. Coordinates plotted.
Alright, let's. Yeah, we're
I
going
know
to build
you're
it.
busy, but I
We're going to build it a silo pretty soon. Don't you worry about it. Alright, so I think we can actually. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so let's build the steel thing. Oh, we have another quest. That is always nice.
These are good times. Grease
do you
the
want?
wheels, Governor.
Workers' comrade. He is, I think, at the pub, right? He always is. I believe. There he is. We got him.
Little love is all
Oh, we got some
ever
weapons.
wanted.
That is nice. That is proper nice. So our ship, actually, we need to know if he's there. So let's activate it. You can activate the notify button right here, by the way, if you didn't know. You get a little ding when he is there. So you know when you can actually do the things you want with him. So we actually need a lot of workers for this little shebang. And are you kidding me? Why aren't you happy? Why can't I upgrade you? I can. Okay. Let's see. Alright, so if we settle that island, we are actually going to focus a bit more of our resources on producing more potatoes. Because we're going to need it to be able to sell it. But before we do that, I'm going to make another schnapps, a little section. Because we are actually running dangerously low on it. And if we ever need more workers, I am going to also build a grain farm to be able to supply the granary. So we have the conversion rate. The conversion rate is 2, then 2 of these, and then 1 of these. I know there is a more efficient one, but we are going to make that later and not now. So that is not our worry right now. So let's place that one right here. And let's see, let's do that over here. Like so. And then build 2 furnaces. No, we're not going to do it like this. We're going to do it different. I'm actually going to place a warehouse right here. I think. And a charcoal here and here. And then 2 steel mills, or furnaces, I'm sorry. Right here and right here, and then a steelworks like so. This should be fine. So first let's get this started, like that we even produce something. It is not the most efficient right now, but we will get there, don't you worry about that. And we are actually missing quite a lot of workers because of it. Because we need 100 more, so let's actually build more city blocks for this little shebang. But I think I'm going to leave
You
it.
can take all the credit for any finds I make here. Such
thank you.
impressive foliage. And I have you to thank.
Oh wait, did
A
I give?
competitor raised a settlement.
Oh, whew, I thought I gave her permission on the island we wanted to settle. I jumped the gun there quite a bit. Alright, but I think I'm going to actually leave it at that for this episode. I think we made a good progress here. We started our steelworks. We do miss some workers, but we will figure that out in next episode. And we got some sausages going. We are going to settle the island actually right now. So let's just finish the episode with that. If you like this episode, please leave a like. Again, this is a kind of a re-upload, so sorry about that, but I wanted to do it a bit different than I did. It felt a bit lazy the last time, so yeah, that's that's that. If you like this video, please leave a like, subscribe, let me know what you think about it, of course, because this is a kind of new concept for me, this type of video. So feel free to let me know. And what are we missing?
Attention for the Admiral.
What we got? Oh, we need more money. Alright, we'll figure that out next episode. Don't you worry. So, I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.